Hello and welcome to the Power Electric Spark Generator channel. I'm Vanessa, your dungeon master.
Once again, I'm Sava. I play Liam.
I'm Clarissa. I play Alistine.
I'm Lex. I play Joyu.
I'm Joel. I play Canine.
Episode 10 is up, available video on demand on YouTube. But with that, let's just go ahead and get started. I believe Alistine volunteered to do our recap tonight, so take it away.
Okay. And I took notes, so I'll be a little more detailed this time than I've been in the past, I suppose. Anyways, so the last session, we found ourselves probably about an hour and a half ago from where we are right now, because a lot of things happened in a short amount of time. We were in the middle of our fight with the big nasty goo puddle of doom in the nasty little dark basement of this house in the middle of the forest that we came to with Mixa, the dwarf woman, and Harold, and the whole gang here, and having a fun fight with that, and eventually killed it. After almost dying and getting covered in goo and having my armor be all nasty and gross and acidy and damaged, which was fun. After that fight, we took a little break, noticed that there's a big weird door at the other end of the room, some Talona nonsense going on that, like, I don't know. Liam could apparently read the whatever they wrote on it, something about mother's arms being open to people or whatever, and Kay and I went upstairs to talk to a spider, so that was productive also. And then came back downstairs. Once we were all rested up, we kind of discussed the weird creepy door and what we wanted to do, and we opened it and it exploded with like thunder, which was fun. And then a whole bunch of people started running in, and we were like, there's people running in here. So we started fighting them because that's what we like to do. But then Mixa was like, don't fight them. And we're like, what are you talking about in the middle of this fight that's taking, 2 seconds? And then we did end up killing them. Nearly did, though. There was a good attempt at killing them, but we didn't do it. And we caught them. And now we've got them in there. Bonaliam was talking about killing them and then bringing back to life, but that didn't end up needing to happen. And so now we have them tied up in this room, and 2 of them in manacles that are awake still. So I think that's what happens.
I think that's about where we left, yeah.
Good job. Yeah. I mean, I don't know that there's even much to add on to that, except for you don't have anyone tied up quite yet.
Okay,
You have the 2
have
in manacles. You have dragged the other guards out into the entryway to whatever this apparent, possibly temple-like building is.
You think there's?
I think
I want to make sure there's nobody else coming right
that
now.
sounds like a smart idea.
I'm dragging the last one back as he's like squirt. Well, is he fighting me at this point, or has he accepted his fate?
He is coming along reluctantly, but not fighting.
Okay. So I just guide him back to the rest of the room.
Bit.
I just slap him. Like, come
That
on!
seems-
Don't you have any respect for the rest of the people that are here? And we just had a respectable bout. You lost, and now it's time to accept your teachings, your punishments, and get back onto the right
You're
track.
uninvited. There's nothing respectable about that.
I would say the same thing that your group has been doing to the whole community.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I turn to Mixa. Like, these are the ones that have been causing a lot of the disturbances, yeah?
I mean, I haven't seen who has, but I don't. She takes a look. I don't know this one, but these 2, and she points at 2 of the unconscious ones, one of which had been the one who after she said not to kill them, that something was wrong with them, had said nothing wrong with our minds. We just know the winning team when we see it, or something along those lines. These 2 are some of the folks who went missing.
Yeah, I was under the impression that these weren't necessarily evil people. They just made a deal with the wrong person. I'm not sure what exactly happened here. Not a person, a deity.
Looking like over the others, and points at one of the other unconscious ones and says, "This one too. I mean, to be honest, they're some of the ones I was least sad to see disappear. I hate to say that. I don't know what happened to the, family or other not so awful ones, but yeah, to my knowledge, these guys were just trying to take probably a load of lumber into Felton. I don't know what's going on here. I thought their minds had been messed with, but the way he spoke to me, I'm not so sure anymore."
Was he talking like your friend had been talking when he showed back up?
I mean, you heard him as much as I did. That's not... He seemed in his right mind.
They had conviction behind it.
No,
So?
I mean, things can mess with your head. This didn't seem like it.
What do we want to do here, guys?
I say we tie him up and try and make sure there's nobody else coming before we start figuring.
Yeah, I think the
Next
first
steps.
thing to do would be to check these hallways and make.
You don't talk about us like we're not even here? That's
Yes.
the other one
Shut
that's
up.
still awake.
I was
Mhm.
actually going to say, like, if he sounds so convicted that we're the ones in the wrong, perhaps this is a good opportunity to let him explain himself and what actually is going on here. Be it in mind that I don't take too kind to followers of evil deities. You know what they say about the company you keep and the company you choose to keep.
Sir,
So
what the hell are you guys
before-
doing here?
Yeah, why are you guys in this temple lair underground
I have to
hideout?
tell you anything.
Okay, we can just kill you.
I mean, yeah, I see no downside to you telling us. We're not trying to hurt you, obviously.
She just threatened to kill us. You busted in our door and started shooting all kinds of magic at us, so...
It's a very suspicious door in a very suspicious place with a lot of suspicious
It's
stuff happening.
underground!
Yeah, you have big old traps and
Yeah, because we don't want people busting in!
so what are you
Why?
hiding? Are you hiding something down here?
I have to tell you anything.
That's okay. We'll just go and look inside and see what for ourselves. Not like you're going anywhere.
Yeah,
You can roll an intimidation check, Alistine.
That is 12.
Go ahead. You won't make it back out.
You'll see.
I
Did
suppose
you
we should.
guys, out of curiosity, did you leave the doors to the temple open, or did you shut them?
They're open.
Yeah, they're open,
open.
but we would be keeping kind of an eye on the door because we obviously haven't checked it yet.
After I say that, I'd probably walk out into the hallway to go and check.
Have we
And
disarmed all of them?
Okay, so you're gonna go through the doors. You're just
Yeah.
walking down there?
Yeah, just quietly, stealthily.
So you're trying to be stealthy. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check.
19.
Okay. All right. So you go down the hallway about 10, 15 feet. Are you guys just letting Alistine go?
Well, I'm kind of
I would.
overseeing the people.
Yeah, I would kind of go, up to the doorway and keep an ear out, but not follow her.
Okay, you roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, the hallway goes about 15 feet down, and then it splits off into the T that you saw before. You look, both
It's an 18.
directions. There's a few, splits off, but you don't see, you just see the hallway extends both ways. You got an 18 on your perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I probably walk down the right side.
Okay, so you turn right. You walk down a little ways. It's probably another, let's see. You get about 60 feet down there before it continues forward, or there's a branch to your right. I will say
wait.
everything in this hallway, there is a light down at the end of the branch to your right. Everything else has been fairly dark to this point.
I don't hear anything.
Roll a perception check.
How long has it taken her to walk away?
She's being stealthy. 30 seconds.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't hear anything at the moment.
So there's only the branch and then just
So the hallway where you're at, it branches off to the right, or it continues forward about another 30 feet and then turns to the left.
Okay. But I don't see anything to the right except for the light.
You see, yeah, there's, to the right, if you look down there, you see that there's a room that is lit up down there. You can't really see anything inside the room. Or down, if you continue down the hallway, there is just darkness.
Okay. I'd keep going down the hallway.
Okay.
Into the...
Okay, it's been like 30 seconds now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alistine? You okay down there?
You don't hear this, Alistine. She got an 8 on her perception check.
Guys, should we go looking for her? She's been gone a decent...
30 seconds.
Less than a minute?
That's a long time. That is a long time to disappear. Something can kill you very
probably
quickly.
Closer to a minute.
I'm not leaving the...
No, we should...
You don't, for the record, Shui, you don't hear anything.
Yup. That's concerning.
Isn't though?
We should...
Be a little
I
thing.
think we should tie these people up quickly and see if she needs help. See what she's found at least.
And I still wants to talk to them.
You actually, at this point, do hear a bit of a scuffle down the hallway to the right. Alistine, you are now at the end of the hallway. So it turns around to the left. If you look down to the left where it turns, you see there's a branch to the right, and then further down there's another branch to the right, and a staircase downwards.
Okay. I'd head back.
Okay. Yeah, so you start heading back. Shui, you did hear. You hear, let's see, you got an 18. It sounds like maybe a small child's voice that says, "Is someone there? Help us!" And then you hear some scuffling and some shushing, and that's it.
I heard that just listening down the hallway, but I didn't hear Alistine at all.
You don't hear Alistine at all.
I'm stealthy.
Guys,
She is
we
stealthy
need to
as
tie
the
them
night.
up immediately. There is someone in danger down here.
At that, I turn to the bandit
I'm gonna
captain
trust
that I-
them to do whatever they're doing, and I'm gonna go down the hallway towards Alistine. Yeah, I'm gonna be stealthy.
Okay, Alice. Roll stealth.
That's not bad. 16?
Alright, Alistine, you come back down the hallway. Shui, you guys pass right by each other and do not see each other. Especially Shui, you, who does not have dark vision.
That's fair.
And
I would
Alistine,
probably...
who has a very low perception right now, you get about to the spot that branches off to the right where there's light. Right around when Alistine gets back to the temple doors and realizes that Shui Yu is no longer here.
It's totally black down there. Realistically, I didn't think about that fact that it's dark. I wouldn't have just gone down there without light. I probably would have lit a torch, but...
Okay, well, I mean, you go about, like, so there's some light coming in from the doorways, and then it's about 60...
Okay, so I see a little bit of light down
the
the
hallway
way.
where there's a little bit of light, yeah. So there's a tiny bit
Okay.
of light, and you're being stealthy. I mean, you told me you were being stealthy.
No, that's
and
fair.
I said it was
If I
dark
see
before,
that there's
so-
light down the hallway, I would not have lit a torch. If I saw that there was no light whatsoever, I would have.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll go towards whatever I heard. I'll look for Alistine.
What are Bonalium and I doing while they do this whole two
They
ships
don't-
passing in the wind?
It's only been
scenario?
about a minute and a half, so I was gonna come back to you guys. Right now, actually. Alistine, you get back out there. Bonalium and Canai have been... I mean, you were in the middle of dealing with the prisoners, so go ahead.
When Zwayu had turned around, like, saying, like, what was it she said? She said, there's something over here, or she made an expression of concern.
You said
We
there
need to
were
go
people in
immediately.
danger?
There are people.
Yeah,
There are people in danger down here.
So that's when I would turn to the bandit captain and use thaumaturgy to turn my eyes pitch black subconsciously, and then activate green flame blade.
Mhm.
And I said, "Doing nothing suspicious. You want to say that again?" Pointing out, "You will tell me what's down there."
Roll intimidation. With advantage because of the thaumaturgy.
That is a mod 20.
Alright. I didn't say we weren't doing anything suspicious. I said you broke in here, but it's not us, okay?
You
They
will
they
tell
messed with
me
our heads.
what's
It's
down
not.
there.
And Mixa puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "What are you doing, Bonalium?"
Justice. Tell me what's down there. Who is down there? Who is in danger?
I'm back at this point, right?
Yes.
Like, well,
Yeah,
is
you
something
saw
going
it.
on?
So,
I'm
Shui,
gonna use
you now
thaumaturgy
hear
again to-
Bonalium shouting at the other end of the hallway.
I will
I'm going to
did-
use
go back
thaumaturgy
then.
again to make the
Okay.
ground tremble just a little bit. Minor trembles.
He says, "You're going to give our position away. Just tie them up and leave them be. I don't know if they're in their right minds or not. I can't tell."
I make one more gesture, giving the captain one last opportunity to say something.
What do you want from me?
Who is down there?
It's just Tormoid and Priscilla. They took us, okay? They took us. We had to do what we needed to survive.
Why? For
Because
what?
a lot of others didn't.
I slide my sword into the ground, and like, I'll get some rope out of my pack. So like, I physically remove myself from the situation to go grab some rope.
Do I get back in there at about now? Are you done harassing these people? We need to tie them up and deal with what's going on down here. While you're busy over here enacting your justice, there are people down there that actually need our help right now. So I would appreciate it if you would stop yelling at these people who are obviously not in their right mind and come help the people that actually need some help. And I will just walk away from him and start tying people up, I guess. Grabbing all their belongings. I'll let someone else tie them up because I don't think I'm...
I was gonna say, we've got 4 people. So you have the 2 in manacles. Are you also tying them up in any way?
Assume we're gagging all of them. Probably. We don't want them to like start shouting for help.
And I will start tying their legs together in like one long chain of knots. Like,
yeah.
Tied one guy's legs, connect him to another guy, tie their legs.
So one of you, if multiple, I mean, Mixa will help with this also. So someone can make a survival check with advantage.
Is someone assisting? Can I?
You have enough help between everyone here that you can do it with advantage.
I would like to collect all of their weapons and anything they could use to escape, and I suppose just like shove it all in our bag of holding. Can we do that?
Disarm them at least.
Yeah. And I don't want to leave it in the room with them. I think we should put it all in the bag of holding.
And you are gagging them.
Yes.
I think we need to, unfortunately.
That's definitely something I can do while angry.
There. Alright, you do so.
Okay.
While
I rolled
we're doing
19, by the way.
19? Okay.
While we're doing all this, I asked Joyu, what are you talking about? People need help. I didn't hear anything down there.
You didn't hear anything?
No, it was all
you-
quiet. I went all the way down to the end of the hall. There was some hallways, but I didn't hear anything.
Did
Were you
you
talking about being
listen?
in danger? Yeah.
There are children down there, I think.
What? What children? Why would people have children down here?
I
This is
don't
gross.
know,
people
but
have
we
children?
obviously need to save them. They've done
And
some
it
awful
is-
things. I would not put anything past them at this point.
And I would perk up at the mention of children, and
That's enough for me.
Ken, I will ask, or Ken, I will definitely show interest and say, then we must hurry.
Exactly,
And-
that's what I'm trying to say.
They also
From the
really-
same hallway that I went down, or the other way?
I don't know. I don't know which hallway you went down.
The right
But
one.
you know,
Yes.
Zhuayu knows which one the voices were coming from. That's the one that really matters.
I know where I heard it from.
Okay.
Exactly.
Which direction did the voices come from, Shayu?
Did I get the idea that they would have come from like that doorway? Or were they coming from further down the hallway?
You were at the main doorway when you heard it, right?
Yes.
Okay, then
Yeah.
you would you just know it was the end of the hallway. You can't
Okay,
tell
and it was
from
the right
where.
hallway though, right?
It was towards
Yes,
the right
okay.
side. You heard them. Yes.
Yes.
As soon as we're done tying and begagging the
Yes.
guards, I would definitely just like go up to Zhuayu and immediately say, Zhuayu, please lead on.
We need to go
light a
immediately.
torch.
Yeah. I will also light a torch and I will put it with I will have it just float in front of us.
I'd get my
40-ish
echo up while we're
feet.
walking down.
Yeah.
I wince once, and like grab my side, and then like straighten my back and start striding forward to take the position second most in front.
Okay.
Does Can I notice Bonalium in pain?
I mean, roll a perception check versus, I guess, stealth Bonalium if you're trying to hide it.
Yeah, because
I guess I will not necessarily walk in front, but I will use the torch to lead everybody else. Put the torch in front and I will be, behind our people that can obviously take a hit better than me.
I have to roll stealth with disadvantage since this is. Am I rolling stealth with disadvantage because I'm in
Okay.
armor, or is this more like a
This
character
is-
thing?
Roll stealth, not with disadvantage, just to see. I guess, I mean, to cover up the fact that you're wincing and stuff. If you're trying to hide it.
Yes, that is
Okay.
a 13.
I got a 23 with my perception.
All right. So yeah, you see Bonalium wincing?
Oh, Bonalium. Is Bonalium okay?
I will be. I think it's more concerning about the people in danger.
There is no reason to say we cannot worry for both. And Ken, I will place a hand on Bonalium and I'll cast Cure Wounds. But at the same time, I will lean in and I'll whisper to Bonalium in private. Say, please avoid using flames. Their danger cannot be controlled.
I like take a really deep breath and just kind of nod.
And you shall be healed for 6.
All right. So you guys start to head down the hallway.
Are we
What is?
rushing or are we like trying to be stealthy?
Uh,
I don't know that we're trying to
again,
be
I would
stealthy
stealth.
anymore. Yeah, I don't think we're trying to be stealthy anymore because
Okay. Yeah.
there's
have
an
your
obvious
torches.
danger to children. Or at least it appears
What's
that way.
the marching order?
I'll be towards the back middle, I guess.
and I will try
Wide
to go
enough
first.
hallway that you could have two people. That you could have
Two-
two in a row
okay.
or one. Yeah.
I'd be towards the
Meeksa-
front.
Is Meeksa and Harold coming with us?
They're following along right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd be
So
second.
who is in Alistair's front?
Now, can I?
Can I first? Okay.
I'd have my echo out in
Okay.
front of me somewhere.
All right. So can I then Bonalium and Alistair's echo, then Alistair, then Joyu, then Harold, then Mixa?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good enough. That's how we're doing it now. All right, so you guys walk
What do they
about
call it? A
60
wizard
feet.
sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we get closer to the light, I'll use Divine Sense.
Okay.
And the
Let's
torch
do
is
that.
about, what, 10 feet in front of us, maybe?
Okay. Good point. I forgot that you had it up. In
Yeah.
front.
I would put it just far enough out that, like, it wouldn't cast light directly onto, like, anybody's armor or clothing and, like,
I mean,
make
I
us
have a
very
torch?
obvious.
I
Oh,
am
that's fair.
putting
You have a torch as
Fiendish-
well anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm putting Fiendish Vigor back up, and that's
Okay.
8 10th HP.
Okay. You use your divine sense.
Divine
Let's see.
sniffer.
Divine
Yes.
Sniffer.
Something smells fishy.
So you do not sense anything within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. Granted, in a hallway like this,
Most things have
there's
total
nothing. There's nothing in this hallway that you sense.
This hallway is cleansed.
Cover.
Can I make another
Is
perception
clean.
check? Now that we're near the doorway?
Okay, so there's no doorway. You guys are walking down the right side of the hallway.
Okay.
I assume you're getting to about the point of the hallway where it branches off to
Yeah.
the right, and there's a little bit of light. You're gonna try and listen again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to listen to see if I know which direction it's coming from.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. Well, that's a 1. Nat 1.
Yeah, I mean, over the sounds of your party all walking in front of you and stuff, you don't hear anything anymore.
Do you guys hear it?
You're the one that heard the screaming.
One more of you can make a perception check.
I can do it. However,
And I would like to. Oh.
I was rolling just for funsies.
Okay, well then we're not counting it.
Yeah.
Because I'm being
please don't
nice.
ever.
But next time if you decide to make a check before I tell you who's making a check, then we all get Bonalium's very bad perception.
Let's not.
Can I? Go ahead.
And I will perceive with can I ears.
Which also
Can
makes
I
the
will
most
get
sense anyway with can
a
I
can
being
9.
checked. Yeah,
Yay.
you
You
don't
hear a dog.
hear anything. I honestly just like Bonalium's very loud, creaky armor. And like as he's like looking around, trying to perceive.
With my Divine Sniffer around a wall.
Yep. Yeah. Once you get to the part of the hallway, if you look down that hallway that branches off to the right, you kind of see what looks like maybe a bed in the room in front of you. That's about all you really see from the perspective you're at.
Okay.
How big is this room?
You're not in a room. You're in a hallway. You can't see how big the room is because it's down the hallway another, what is this? 45 to 50 feet.
Well, okay. So is the bed like against the wall, or is
Okay.
it like sitting in?
Yeah, I
open
mean
space?
it's from here. The room is a lot bigger than the bed.
Can
Yeah,
may I?
you're pretty far, and the torch isn't like there's light. There's a little bit of light in the room. It's not brightly lit or anything. Probably a few candles or something.
Can I summon Simone?
Sure.
And have her, I guess, top down the hallway. Not gonna be easy to fly in here.
Yeah. so
Stealthily.
your raven
Yes.
appears and looks at you, and you sort of usher, and she clicks impatiently at you and waddle, 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 waddle.
And I will stick
waddle,
my
waddle, waddle, waddle,
hand
waddle,
on
waddle, waddle,
Alistine
waddle, waddle, waddle.
and close my eyes and see
A
what
good
she's seeing.
50 feet down,
Okay.
and she gets to the end of the hallway and sort of peeks her little bird head in and looks around. And through her eyes, you see a number of beds. What looks like some sort of barracks, maybe.
Okay.
You see, like a couple candles are creating the light, you know. You see, there looks like there might be another, like, and doorway. It's not a door, but an opening.
Okay.
On like the left wall. You see some stuff kind of thrown about.
I don't see any people, any children.
Nope.
Can I
There's
have
another
Simone
doorway.
keep going? Is there light in the doorway? Like, is there light further down?
Let me see. There is not.
Okay. I guess I will send my bird down that way and hope that my bird can hear something going on. Because I don't think it has dark vision.
There's gonna be a little bit of light. The next doorway is it's smaller than this hallway, so there's probably gonna be a little bit of light from the candles, but not much. So,
Okay.
waddle, 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 waddle. Make a perception check using your bird's statistics, please.
Okay.
If you get any sort of, does the raven get any advantage for certain types of perception checks?
No.
Okay,
it has
then-
it has a wisdom, but is there enough light that I don't need
some. What?
Is there enough light that I would not have disadvantage?
Oh, sorry, no, it's with disadvantage.
Okay.
I was waiting to hear because some familiars get like advantage if it's based on smell or sight or something like that. So that's all I was checking.
No, it does not.
So yeah, then disadvantage.
It is still pretty good. That's a +1, so that's a 16.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Well,
Just
that's a
flat,
3.
Give me the number. Okay. So waddle, waddle, waddle. She looks into this room. It's pretty dark. She can make out a little bit with the candlelight. Is she trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Okay, roll
That
a
was
stealth
the
check
also
also
the
then.
goal there, to be fairly
Yes, roll a
stealthy.
stealth check.
Well, it's a +2, so it's a 6.
So she looks around. It's a smaller room. It's kind of dark, and poof, you are back in your own vision.
Okay. There's something down there. It's about 100 feet or so.
Sounds about right. I can count for you if you want.
No, it's okay. I just want a rough idea. So there's something down there that
It's about 80 feet.
just not really killed Simone, but sent her back to her home plane. She's gone now.
She's been justiced.
No,
As we say in this campaign.
that is not no. Something tried to kill her. I don't know what's down there. I think that there's obviously something. I think we should head this direction.
Yes,
Hey,
quickly.
wait. Before we go down there, are we still trying not to kill people?
I mean, I think that we should be careful. I think we should make the assumption that nobody is in their right mind. I don't think that we should risk our lives or anyone that is obviously not corrupted's life to try to save these people who may or may not have been corrupted. but I think if we can save people, we should try. I am amazed that we have gone this far without killing any of these people, and I am not sure that we will be quite so lucky next time.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah. Do we need the map?
I mean, I don't know why you would think a fight was coming up.
That's fair.
Once
Alright,
we
so
started
you guys
fighting each other.
heading down the hallway. You're still
Not there yet.
not trying to be stealthy?
Um,
And if she said there's something dangerous down there,
And I
I'd
would be
probably start
hurrying.
running.
yeah, I think we would all just barrel in.
Alright. You all barrel down this hallway.
I'm running, but I still want to keep my action in reserve.
Dawn's on me like, okay, I have time to think this through, and like think, can I no fire, no fire, no fire. I like actually take a deep breath and bless myself, Canai, and Alistine.
Okay, so are you guys running into the room? Or are you just running down the end of the hallway? So I understand.
I think we're going all the way into the room, right?
Okay. You guys are all in the room, and I'll let you guys put yourself where you want in the room and then say
Okay.
how you move at that point. I'm letting
Okay.
you guys just place yourselves on the map where you would be so that I can explain what you see.
Yeah.
You should have control of your echo now, Clarissa.
Thank you.
Okay, so you get into this room.
Climb on a bed.
You... Did you say you climb up there?
No, not actually. But I'll get
Okay.
over towards the
Just
corner.
jump on a bed.
Yeah, just jump on a bed.
Long rest coming up.
Alright. So you get into the room as described by Joyu already. There are some candles lighting up the room. There are beds. It's messy. There's stuff on the floor. It looks like some people left here in a hurry. Some sort of barracks. You look through this doorway is just open. There's not a door there. And you just see pure solid darkness.
Great.
Dark vision is not penetrating it at the moment.
You mean
Love that.
Wait,
You can all roll initiative if you'd like.
wait, so we can see that door's
you can
open.
see to this
but we
door
can't
and you
see
can
through
see
it.
it's open, but you can't see anything past it. Just a wall of darkness.
Okay.
And please roll initiative.
that.
I got an 11.
Okay. 11 for
Mhm.
Joyu.
Is a 22.
Okay. Bonaliam
12.
and Alistine.
17.
17. All right.
That is a nat 20, in case that matters.
Good to know. It doesn't. You go first.
Okay.
What's your dexterity modifier, Alistine?
It's, I think +4? Yeah, +4.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay.
Alright, can I hear up? Oh, you know what? I gotta add some Harold and Meeks in here.
And when the bird stepped into the room, the dark room, that's when it got disappeared.
Yep.
Right? Okay. And I will see that unnatural darkness and recall
Mhm.
to the very recently fought dark ooze thing that also made darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I will move over here and prepare an action to Thorn Whip. Specifically, a ooze-like creature coming through that door. If it's humanoid, can I will not.
Alright, Alistine, you are up next.
We haven't, like, heard anything when we went in the room, right?
No. You can... If you want to take a minute to try and perceive something, you would have to use an action to do that at this point, to try and like locate a creature or something like that.
I think I would. If I did that, could I still move a little bit?
You could
Also?
definitely still move. It would just take your action. You would still
Yeah.
have a bonus action and movement.
Okay, I would move a little closer over.
Mm-hmm. So just so you know, I mean, bear in mind, from there, you can only see a sliver through that doorway still.
Yeah, I think I'd probably be more listening than trying to see in it anyways.
Alright, roll a perception check.
That's a 13.
I think with disadvantage? Yeah, you have disadvantage because it's in the darkness.
Even though it's just listening?
I mean...
That was the worst one,
Eh.
so it's still 13.
Okay. Honestly, without the disadvantage, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't sense anything in there, but... I mean, your eyes can usually see through darkness pretty well, so... You don't hear anything, but it seems suspicious, especially since that raven just disappeared. Alright.
Is that too significant in any way in game? In character?
It is for my sake of keeping track of the rooms.
Okay.
There's a 2 in blood on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not actually
Yeah.
there. That's just for, my sanity.
Gross.
Are these like bloody papers on the floor?
Those are playing cards, actually.
Ah.
Although I do see the confusion. You guys took some good, positions, you know. But, through the doorway and the darkness, suddenly flies a spear at Shuiyu.
Mm-hmm.
You
Sounds
do
about right.
have some cover from the door. Okay, what happened is it's a spear, so it doesn't have a very long range. So the crit fail stands.
Okay.
I
fail!
apologize.
It actually
DMing
hits
is
the
hard,
doorway.
guys. There's a lot of rules in this game, it turns out. Yeah, it does. It hits the door, like, out of the darkness, you just see, like, the very tip of a spear, and it hits the side of the doorway, and then clatters to the ground. And...
Unrelated note, but I saw a crit fail table, and one of the fail results was it heals you because it like knocks like a sore bone in place or something. And I was like, what?
Like, in The Incredibles, when the thing is like stretching Mr. Incredible out,
Yeah,
his back
oh,
pops,
yeah.
and he's
Back.
like,
He's like, aha!
Yeah.
buddy. Alright, Bonalium, your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20. We're gonna go 25 here.
Okay.
Seeing that.
This is the first time you're really even seeing that this room is dark, honestly.
Yeah, but I heard the
Yeah, you understand.
playing of the spear, so
Mhm.
that's what made me rush up to get it, like in the front, like just
Yeah. It's just sort of an interesting
Reactionary.
point of note of like, yeah, now you can see this wall of darkness in front of you.
darkness, light, guiding bolt. I do this. Mind smite and shoot into the darkness.
Right. With
That's,
disadvantage. Let me something.
we're not gonna kill anyone, right?
Well, we maybe won't have the option.
I rolled a 7 and an 8, plus my bless gave me 1. So that's 8 plus what is it?
Oh yeah, you make sure you're reminding people that they're blessed because I don't remember who you blessed, and I'd already forgotten.
Everyone but me, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I can only do 3.
And the
so
party
it's
members.
Okay.
The non-party members, NPCs.
Yeah.
So I got 13.
That does not hit. You miss. You sense that your green guiding bolts
It's just
strike
forks.
the wall behind. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Mixa. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Mixa is up. And she. Nope. Alright. She is going to run up to. Where is she? Oh. She's going to pat you on the arm, Alistine, and grant you resistance to. So you can roll grant you resistance. You can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of your choice. Before or after you roll the saving throw, but before you find out the results of like whether you passed or failed. Spell ends and it lasts up to a minute, so presuming she does not lose concentration. And then she's going to back up again a little bit. That will be her turn. Shui Yu.
Okay. So there was just a spear thrown at me.
The door.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was at you.
For all you know, something in there is fighting.
Maybe they just
something.
knocked a spear over and it
Yeah,
fell into the door.
exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the kid. It could be the kid that knocked it over. Barnley
Yeah,
just tried
I'm
to kill
going
them.
to run. Can I climb? Is there like a gap between the wall and the bed here? Can I climb in between, or do I need to like go over the bed to do that?
Difficult terrain.
What? Okay. Yeah, that's
difficult
fine
terrain,
then.
yeah.
I will
That
go
makes
to
more
like
sense to me.
here, and I will try to make a perception check.
You
See if I
were
hear anything.
Here, right?
Yeah. 5,
So
10,
5.
15, 20, 25, sorry, 30.
Well, difficult terrain, yeah. So 5.
So I'm there.
30. No, this is the last spot you can get to.
I was
You were right here, right?
here. Yeah,
Yes.
5, 10,
So
15,
5,
25.
15,
You're right.
25, 30. Yeah.
He
Um,
knows math.
in that case, yeah, no, I'm only gonna go 5 feet forward then,
Okay.
if that's
And what are
cool
you
with
doing?
you. I guess I'm just gonna make a perception check, and I'm going to. I'm gonna go prone afterwards.
Right, so you're going to try and perceive.
Yeah, see if I
creatures?
hear anything in there.
Okay.
If I know what's going on in there, any idea first, I guess. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with perception check for this, and it has advantage on, like on. Oh shoot! I wish I remembered.
Am I rolling that? Wait, you're rolling a perception check? What?
Sorry, you just need to roll regular perception check. Is what I
Regular
have decided.
perception. Okay.
And it had advantage on hiding.
Okay. It is a 19.
Whatever. Okay. You
Perception.
do not see it. Or do you still?
I'm just trying to
where it is?
hear.
Sorry. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I don't hear anything. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
I will. Yeah, I guess I will duck behind this bed and go prone,
Okay.
like crouch down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do right now. Not quite brave enough to run in.
Hey, guess what? Neither is Harold.
I thought about it. I almost ran in, but I wouldn't have been able to make it anyways.
Yeah, Harold doesn't do much right now. He's hoping to change that at some point in the future. but, you know. Right now, he sort of hides and waits for you guys to figure it out. Can I?
Kind of,
You're up.
we're thinking things through. It's good that we're
Yeah.
taking a moment not to like murder everybody immediately.
Does it
Weird
look like
feeling.
these beds can fit through the doorway?
See, just looking at the picture itself, they are about the same size as the doorway, so not easily, like, you'd have to rotate it and stuff.
Pivot.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. It would probably be like a strength check to try and carry it by yourself, and then it would probably be at disadvantage to try and get
Okay.
it through the door.
Well, my follow-up question is, Thorn Whip lets me pull a large-sized creature 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. That's not a question. That's a statement.
No, it's not. But
Mhm.
can I use Thorn Whip instead of a strength check?
To move the bed, yes. To get it through the door, no. You can pull something with Thorn Whip.
Yes.
You cannot maneuver it that carefully. But
Okay.
yes, you can pull the bed with a Thorn Whip.
Now, if there was something connected to the bed via rope, like say one of us, and I pulled the bed, does it pull them with the bed?
I think
Very
at
strange
that
questions,
point,
I know.
What?
No, it's totally fair. I like the creativity. I don't think so, because you're pulling a single creature, and I think the bed becomes your creature at that point.
Is it a large creature?
I mean, it's too the bed is bigger than medium.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you get to pull anything along with the bed because it already takes up that size capacity.
Okay.
If they were standing on a skateboard and you Thorn Whipped the skateboard, it might be different.
All right.
But the
Who has a
bed is
skateboard?
effectively large.
By D&D
Okay.
terms, like, if you are going to mount something, it has
Saba,
to be
you are
one
way
side.
off camera.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
He's like off, like.
Yeah, just taking a nap back here.
By D&D rules, in order to mount something, it has to be one size category larger. So does that mean, like, when we're sleeping, when we lay down on a bed, we're technically mounting the bed, right? Like,
Right.
Because you're like square and rectangling this. Just because one is the other doesn't mean the other is one.
Oh my god. So if you have
I think that-
if you have the mountain combatant feat and you are on a bed, do you gain advantage over people?
Hey, Kanai, I think it's your turn.
Okay, anyways.
Thanks for
Are you
coming
gonna?
to watch.
Okay, so Kanai's turn passes, and you see him
Weird
stare,
D&D
like,
strats.
deeply at this bed.
Contemplate bed is my action.
Okay. That was
Roll
okay.
to contemplate bed.
Far-fetched idea number one. Okay, definitely not okay. But what is this bed filled with? What is it made of?
Oh my god, you want to use your action to figure out what the bed is made of?
No, let's at a quick glance. What
What?
does it look like? Is the bed
It
just
looks like a bed.
Is it a mattress? Is it
You
a
are
futon?
like, you need to hurry up and take your turn. It's a there's a mattress of some sort. There's a big
Are there
sack on it
pillows?
full of something. There's pillows. You got like 30 seconds of my patience left.
Can you give me a detailed
I
makeup
dies.
of every material that is in this room and what each thing is?
Kanai
What kind of-
suddenly has a heart attack and falls to the ground.
what kind of stone is the tile?
Wow,
I'm
Liam
so-
dies too, apparently.
Okay, can I? It's your turn.
Okay. Can I determine where the spear came from? Or can I just
The
whipping the
direction
darkness?
that it came from. So you can make an attack with disadvantage, hoping that it's still in the general direction that the spear came from.
Okay.
You can alternatively use your action to try and perceive where it is. at that point, your attack would still be at disadvantage if you can't attack it, but you have an idea of where it is, versus right now, you don't know if it stayed put after throwing the spear or not. You don't know if it's even there.
Okay.
The attack is at disadvantage either way.
Judging all of our options,
Mhm.
and I will instead create water.
Okay, fair. I'm into it.
And I will create water into the room, 30 feet. Is it radius?
Say a point you can see.
30-foot cube within range. I can technically just do it here, and it'll reach into the room, right? Or
Yeah, that's fine.
in
If
this
it
square?
says that you can see. If it doesn't say that you can see, you can do it in the darkness. I just don't know.
Well, actually, it doesn't even see. Yeah, it doesn't even say I can see. So yeah, I'll do
Okay,
it
yeah.
into
Some
the
of them
room.
do, some of them don't. Okay.
A 30-foot
yeah.
cube within range. Okay. And I will have it there, and I will yell at everyone, listen for the splashes.
Oh, good call.
So create water doesn't do anything other than just drop a bucket of water on the area, correct?
Well, it'll create like a spread of water within a 30-foot
Yes.
cube.
Sorry, I just
Yes.
meant like there's no
It's not like a single bucket.
roll that we need to be making or damage.
No. And I will yell at everyone to listen for splashes. And Kenai will visibly look super tired, like
Fair.
panting, all that.
Fair. That is Canai's turn. Alistine, you are up.
Okay. I am going to yell, "Are there any endangered children in there? Make noise!" And then you'll listen, I guess.
That's one way to do it, I guess.
You hear, "Yes, help us!"
Oh no.
Okay. That answers that question.
Careful! It's big! And that's what you hear. Talking's a free action. You can still use your turn.
Okay.
Make a perception check real quick, just outside of, like, trying to perceive the creature or anything.
My God. 15.
Okay. It sounds like... So, to be clear, just for the sake of, like, you don't actually know the size of this room in front of you, because you can't really see into it. You can maybe see, like, this wall here.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds farther away, as though maybe this is a larger room than it looks like from the map, or maybe it's in another room that it's coming from.
Oh.
But, you know.
We're not sure.
Yeah, you're not sure, but it doesn't say, like, that was not directly in front of you. It was somewhere off to the side of
A
it.
children's voice.
The children's voice was not directly in front of you.
Okay.
So
And
you're
I don't-
good to keep, shooting things in the darkness.
And I don't hear any, like,
Maybe.
flashy noises with my perception check.
So that would be a different, like, if you want to use your action to
Oh.
try and perceive where the creature is, that's different, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll do that also.
Okay, do that.
Are we able to communicate where the creature is if one of us, like,
If one of
finds
us
out which square it's in?
hears it,
To an extent, if you can give, like, you could give, it's right by the door, it's, against the wall, something like that could help.
Got 6.
Depending on the context, I would have to figure out, like, if you can give something that would tell you the exact square, I'd let it go. Yeah, you can't tell where anything is. Sorry.
Wait, bless, what does bless do? I roll something else.
It's for
in addition?
attack rolls, I believe.
okay.
Only. I can double check.
saving throws also. Attack rolls and saving throws.
Is it attack rolls and saving throws?
Yeah, it's not
checks.
ability checks.
Yeah, so this is not a saving throw. So
It's the
it doesn't-
combat
Not that would
version
help
of
much anyways.
Yeah.
guidance.
I got a
all
6.
right. So is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of the darkness, because we've had some realizations. emerges.
Nothing.
Nothing, and everything's good, and it was all a
Just
dream?
chick-
What?
A little kid.
You're happy in your beds, and none of you have your terrible dark backstories, and you're all just cute little kids.
Wow.
The end! Great session, great game, everyone. Great campaign.
The
You're
friends were the kids you were all along the way.
No. Okay.
Tried. It's okay.
You see, instead of all of that, I mean, Clarissa said no, so I guess not. A slick, black, leathery face with almost like a stinger poking up from the back, big fangs and milky white eyes, long claws
And it's-
emerge from the darkness.
Like a
And
humanoid,
stare.
or
So, it is technically not a humanoid.
okay.
We're past Can Eyes Ready to action anyway, right? So,
No,
Yeah,
I
he-
already.
You already
yeah,
cast,
you-
yeah.
Okay, so, because otherwise I would have. This is not an ooze, but I still would have probably let you get away with it because it's not a humanoid. It emerges and stares deeply into. Well, Bonalium's the one right in front of it. I think it's just gonna probably just drop this darkness at this point. Stares deeply into Bonalium's eyes. Bonalium,
Sure.
would you please
Uh-oh.
Stare back at it.
make a Constitution saving throw?
Look longingly.
Not Wisdom this time, so you're welcome.
Ah. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Look longingly into its eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But don't cheat on your Ankeg wife, okay?
You're
That
already
is a 17.
You're engaged, remember?
All right. It looks at you and attempts to, wither you, but nothing happens.
No, so
Mm-hmm.
that also means I do not have to check on my spell concentration, right?
Correct. This is a saving throw anyway, not a. So you're fine. And seeing that had no effect, let's see, it goes. It's going to back around this corner. That is its turn. Bonalium, you're up.
Can I take the dodge action and move and still get the bonus to
Yeah.
AC?
I mean, you move and then take the dodge action, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to run up here, and just like quickly peek around the corner safely as I take the dodge action to just square up
Yeah.
with them.
Out where it was, he didn't have an opportunity to hide or anything. It didn't. But yeah. All right. That's your turn?
Yes.
All right. Mixa is up and she goes, "Oh, holy what?" And
And dips.
Holy
and
what?
just leaves. And goes, "You're going up the works, Bonalium. Keep it moving." And 10, 15, 20, 25. She'll go right here. And she... Let's see. It has a lot of cover from her there. She will try, however... Oh, she can toll the dead. So she raises her hand and you hear a bell ring out. And it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, which it does fail. So you hear, bell rings out and it screes. Which I would totally do, except for my mic is not picking up very well tonight, so no
Just
scream for you
pantomime it.
all.
I would
You're
love to
welcome.
see you pantomime a scream.
Just
Happy?
scream with your chest voice. No, just
Ah.
It sounded like
Like
George
that.
of the Jungle.
Yep.
Ah.
Alright. And it takes some damage from that. First damage to it. So it's not very happy. It screes, as previously stated. And it's Shui Yu's turn.
So okay. I will, I guess, stand up.
Okay.
Because I was, hiding behind this
you
bed
do
a little
that.
bit, kneeling. So that's half my movement. And I see that Bonalium is run into this room, so they're clearly going this way. So I will go 5, 10, 15, and I guess summon my mage hand. Can't really do much here. I can't see it.
Okay. You do that.
Yeah, and I will summon my mage hand, I guess, here on the other side of Bonalium.
Okay. And that's your turn?
That's it. That's all I can really do. You can't thank me. You don't see it.
It is your turn. Harold continues to hide.
I feel the faith
And
of
take the
God.
dodge action.
I put an invisible hand on your shoulder.
this is comforting.
I would not do that. Bonalium would believe that.
Whose turn
God
is it?
says you're doing the right thing.
It's your turn, can I believe.
Okay. I
Yes,
didn't
your
catch
turn.
it, but okay.
Yes.
Does this
Contemplate
thing
bed.
seem to have like a corporeal body, like made of flesh?
You can tell that looks pretty solid.
Looks solid? Okay. So it's not like a ghostly, ghastly looking thing?
It's
Is it like a creature of nature?
roll a nature check.
That is a 16. As Kenai accesses his...
I've never
Mainframe.
seen anything like this in nature. It is not, you can tell it is not a beast.
If he had seen something like that in nature, I would be terrified for the world we
Where
live
have
in.
you been?
Nice.
Dang, nature, you scurry.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I grab a pillow as he moves past this bed?
Yes, you can
I
grab
am
a pillow.
so
and
curious,
move it.
what is Kenai planning?
Right.
Okay.
Kenai has like
And
no
I
spells
will
left.
attempt
Yeah,
to
I know.
run.
You
Can I
used
get
them all
through
in
the
the
doorway?
doorway.
And
Can I get through the doorway through Bonalium Square, or is there some sort of impediment?
that's just
I mean,
difficult
you
terrain,
can
right?
move through allies, I think we established, so sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot that would mix up, but yeah.
And I will be here. Is there something else in the room of note?
You see not really much else in this room. In the next room, just glancing very quickly, you see some sort of bars, cages, something like that. You don't get a good look because, you just moved in there. It's all happening very quickly.
Okay. Which case?
There appear to be some other people in there.
I'd like to get to this square.
Okay, I wasn't counting, so hopefully you were.
No, that's within. I just didn't know if.
Okay,
you
yeah,
wanted
it
me
will take
to-
an attack of opportunity,
Okay.
yes. So it claws at you. It reaches out one of its sharp claws that appear to be covered in some gooey red substance constantly. So that
Gooey red
is a 22.
Like a strawberry reduction.
Yeah,
22
sort
will
of.
hit.
I actually made a strawberry puree today, and it looks a lot like that in the picture.
Oh,
so.
nice. Can we lick its claws?
Is that what you would like to spend your action
No,
doing?
I would not like to do that.
Okay, I assume a 22 hits you.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And so you will take 10 slashing damage.
Owie.
Yeah, owie is the correct reaction to that.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
I will use my actual
I was gonna say
action
you haven't used your action yet, huh?
to prepare to throw this pillow at that creature to disrupt if it attempts to attack Mausoleum.
Hey,
Or
yeah, I'm
any
into that.
Yeah.
I'm into that, yeah.
Pillow fight.
I like it. I know, that's a good idea. That's very creative. I like it. Okay. It's sort of like you're giving the help, no, almost the anti-help action.
Yes, I am anti-helping
I'm into
the
it.
creature.
I'm very into it.
I wish that
Alistair,
disadvantage
it is your turn.
stacked.
What?
I wish that disadvantage stacked.
Why is there not a distract action?
There, I mean,
I will
There it is. That
also
is something-
say, did you have a torch? And are you still carrying it?
I would have dropped the torch on the way in.
Okay, it is pretty dark in this room. So yeah, it's pretty much dark. Like there's no lights in this room. So in the future attacks, you think you may need to do something about that, or you may have some sort of penalty.
Okay. There's not enough light coming in from the doorway?
So it's mostly candlelight in the room next to you, and especially where it's positioned, it's blocked from most of that lighting. So not a lot of light. You've got enough that you can see where it is, but it's very dark. Just something to keep in mind.
Okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna toss this pillow in its face.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm into it. Alistine, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, it has 3/4 cover from you there.
Yeah. Probably the best I'm gonna do right now.
You can move through Bonalium, but you would be engaged with the creature.
Can't you move
And-
your echo?
I only have 30 feet of movement, and I have to move it on the board, so it would have to move to like here, and that's as far as I can go. So it wouldn't
It is
really help me
limited
get
in the amount that it can move, also.
Yeah,
Resummoning it is an actual use of.
that's a bonus action. I have to desummon it and then resummon it. So I would have to use my bonus action this round to get rid of it, and then next action or next round bring it back.
Yeah.
So
Otherwise,
Mhm.
it's pretty powerful
yeah,
to just be able to move that much.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So from here, I'm just gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
All right. Go ahead and do that.
With it's disadvantage then with the 3/4 cover, it has heightened.
It has
AC, right?
higher AC.
Okay. And then the bless.
You have dark vision, so you can see it all.
You add a d4 to your roll.
Yes.
Okay.
So you roll an extra d4 and add that.
Okay. That's mod 20.
Right. With the 3/4 cover, that just misses.
Oh.
I apologize. I know that he ducked around the door, but man, we always end up with fights in doorways, huh?
Or hallways.
Yeah, I think we can all share some of that blame.
Yeah.
It's a group game, Vanessa. We all.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
contribute.
We're all contributing to this.
I'll just start
it-
casting web even more in hallways and bog things
It
down
looks-
even more.
At you, Bonalium. Do-do-do. And suddenly, oh yeah, your armor begins to grow white hot. You take 6 fire damage. Go ahead and roll me a concentration check to see if you keep Bless up.
3 fire damage for resistance.
Oh, fair. Good call, good call.
And I have advantage on concentration.
Okay. Why do you have advantage on concentration?
Eldritch Mind. That's
Ah,
my
nice,
second
nice.
invocation. So
I was gonna
that
say,
is
you don't
a
have
20,
feats yet. What?
21.
Okay, yes, that you do not drop Bless. And it's decided it doesn't like being cornered by you like this because that didn't seem to have as much effect as it wanted it to.
Does
So
that count as an attack on Bonolium?
It's not. It didn't have to roll. It's just casting a spell. There's no roll to give it disadvantage on, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm saying I would throw the pillow at it anyways, even if there was nothing to give disadvantage on. If it was
you can if you
an
want.
obviously hostile action.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
it's kind of it cast a spell essentially. Well, let me see.
Would that ruin? Would it
I
make a
know.
concentration check if it was a concentration spell?
I mean, if it's
just
doing
threw
like
pillow.
somatic
No, it's
components,
not taking damage, so no.
Yeah, and
if it's doing somatic components, it could
Pulled in the
maybe
face.
throw it
Yes.
off.
That's what I was.
Mhm.
Well, it's a pillow. It's not.
Yeah.
It does. So it does do some verbal and somatic components. It spits some words that actually probably
some rhymes.
Liam you understand as abyssal, but is casting a spell, and the armor grows white hot. So if you would throw the pillow at that point, you can.
I would throw it at any sort of hostile action, and it seems
Okay.
hostile.
It,
Just toss the pillow at it.
you
Pillow
do that.
weapon.
I mean, you can roll to see if it hits if you want. Go ahead and roll and see if you get a natural 20. Even if you
Okay.
do, I don't think it does it. I'm sorry, but like there's no attack to heat metal.
See, that is a 21 to hit with a pillow.
You hit it in the face, and you know what? You know what happens? It turns its attention to you.
Okay. Is the pillow intact?
It's gonna go fetch it.
You can't tell from here.
Is it filled with goose feathers?
The pillow appears intact. But it's going to
Geese are not that
back
common.
up from Bonolium a bit. You know, no, there's no reason that it would. I'm sorry. I want this combat to be more interesting, but there's no reason that it would. It stays there. So that is its turn. Bonolium, you are up.
I say back in Abyssal, like, you're out of your league. As
It
I
laughs at you.
as I dance around it,
Mhm.
and
I guess it would stop.
I guess made a promise not to do any fire attacks. So I am just going to...
Mixa is up next, and Shui, you are on deck. So just so you know.
I guess I'm going to Mind Smite him. From... No, that's I can't do that from...
You can. It's
Melee.
at disadvantage though.
So I guess just swipe my sword. No green flame blade. Just...
Okay. Just your regular sword?
yeah.
Alright.
It's a 1.
A nat 1?
Yeah.
You swipe, and that's about when the pillow lands on the ground, and you take a good chunk out of that pillow. The pillow is now destroyed, can I? Is that your turn?
Guys' plans are formed!
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Gonna try and be more snappy with combat. Nixa is up. This time she's gonna cast a guiding bolt at it. An actual guiding bolt at it.
This would look
Nope.
different. Huh.
Yeah, weird. What is that weird thing that
Yeah,
Nixa did?
odd.
Huh. Maybe it's devilry. It's probably a devil spell.
Okay, she casts a guiding bolt. She gets that hits the thing, I believe. Oh, she still has. Yeah, that's why she needed to run through. She's gonna take the opportunity attack and move to here so that she can get a good shot off on it. So it will first take an opportunity attack on her. It will hit her. So she runs past it with its claws. That it scrapes across her armor, but seems to find purchase in some of the in-between bits. And does some damage to her. But she hit it with that very nice guiding bolt. And it takes 4d6 damage from that. It does have to make a concentration check now because of that. To see if it can maintain its heat metal. It does do the thing. And it is Shueyu's turn.
Okay.
And the next attack roll against it now glows with some sort of shimmer from Mixa's
Okay.
attack that makes it easier to see.
I
actually
will
in this
use
lighting.
my telekinetic mage hand to shove it 5 feet back. Or sorry, I will run to the doorway so that I see it.
Okay.
Okay, I see it. I will attempt to shove it 5 feet back into that corner.
All right. Is that
It's a bonus action, and it makes a strength save.
It makes a strength save. Okay. Ooh.
DC 14, I believe.
I do not pass. Yeah, no. It gets a 6. It does not save.
So I shove it backwards 5 feet into the wall, the corner.
All right. You do that.
And as I am running in, see, that's 10, 15, 20. I see there's a doorway over here,
Yes.
but I can't see very well. I have disadvantage currently because it's dark.
Yeah, so you can't really see much that's going in there. You can see like the glint. Like I said, I mean, honestly, in that room, there's almost no light. There's even less light. So yeah.
There's nothing. Yeah. So I will go 15 or 25, 30. I'll go there.
Okay.
And I will, I guess, shoot it with a ray of frost.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And that's just a straight roll because I would have advantage from the guiding bolt, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a 19 to hit.
All right. That will hit it.
Take 6 damage, and its speed's reduced by 10.
Okay, it hits it, and it seems like maybe you thought it was going to do a little more damage than that, but it does some damage, and it does seem like it has been slowed down a bit by that.
Okay.
All right.
My turn?
Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kenai, you are up.
How big is the creature? Is it bigger than Bonalium?
I mean, it's a medium size. It probably... Bonalium's pretty tall. It's taller than Bonalium, so it kind of towers over him, but it's thin and like almost skeletal. I was actually meaning to at the end of that round go to break. So why don't we do that? We'll give everyone a little bit of time to think about their turns.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll be back.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for sticking with us. We are in the middle of this fight, and it is Kanai's turn.
All right. So Kanai, distraught at the loss of his precious pillow, will Thorn Whip the creature. Just the basic Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Is the guidance still there, or was it?
You have bless. That's what it is.
Bless.
No, the guiding bolt stuff.
Oh,
No, I
Alistair
used it.
that.
I
Okay.
used it, I think.
Joy, you used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the difference between your guys' characters.
One of the girls.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all the same, right?
Sorry.
Women.
What? Yeah, one of the
female
rather quiet, not very talkative, contemplative
species.
females with short, dark brown, shoulder-length hair. You know, one of them.
That uses ranged attacks.
Yeah, that uses ranged attacks.
And has skin condition.
Yeah, it has scars.
And has scarring on their face, yes.
Skin blemishes.
Okay, Kanai, what is Kanai doing?
Oh, you mean the morally questionable fire-using male?
Yes.
Horns. Also, I don't know if we ever mentioned, but Kanai has horns.
Wait, what?
What?
It's canon now.
Canon. I said it. I'm the DM, so.
I guess Kanai's horns as well.
And he's got a hood on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know if he did.
You know why the hood's pointy? It's because that's where Kanai's one horn is. It's like that.
Backwards unicorn horn.
Vermilion.
Just like this creature.
Oh, Oh, is this one of Kenai's people? Oh, why didn't you tell
Delving
me?
into Kanai's backstory.
Kenai
Stop
speaks to it
fighting
in
me.
its tongue. No, Kenai will just thorn whip it in the face with the 23.
It's dark, so disadvantage. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. That'll turn into a 22.
That will still hit.
Okay.
We're good.
And that'll be 6 piercing damage and
It's a Bonaleo.
you said it's skeletal, even though it's bigger than. How much confidence do I have in Bonalium's buffness?
Question that you have to ask yourself.
Hooah!
Is Kenai petty?
He totally could be.
He could be.
Liam does not respect the flames. He must pay.
What? City Flames.
I don't know how lethal this creature is yet, so I'm just not going to move it, but it will take damage.
Is he upset that I burst his pillow?
Maybe.
I was wondering what he was going to be petty about, but now I understand. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Alistine.
Okay, I'm gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10. There.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move my
Mhm.
echo right
Mhm.
here. I'm gonna shoot the creature
Mm-hmm.
with my crossbow.
You can do that, and
Plus
you can
bless.
see. Do that.
Plus bless, right. That's 23.
Roll damage.
That's a 5 damage.
Is that with your crossbow?
Yes.
Okay. 5
And-
damage.
Yes, 5 damage. And then I'm going to unleash incarnation.
Okay,
do melee-
real quick, it thunk into the creature's chest. It doesn't seem to pierce quite as deeply as you would think. Just as a side note, it does do some damage. My cat is currently being very helpful, standing on my keyboard. So we're just gonna move him over there. He's really unhappy now. Anyway, so yeah, you said 5 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it does quite that much. But yeah. And then you're going to unleash incarnation?
Yep. And melee attack.
Mhm.
That is 7. Yeah. Not 7. I'm still counting.
You're good.
The 1 and the 7 on this dice look very, very similar, and they're right next to each other. So I'm like, what number is this? Okay. And then that's 16.
That just hits.
Okay. That's, oh my gosh, 5 damage again.
And that's what kind of damage?
I think piercing.
Okay, but yeah, it's essentially coming from you, through the creature from you, though, right? Is the way it's written.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it also doesn't seem to do quite as much damage as you would hope.
I don't have any special kind of attacks, so I guess I'll keep doing what I'm doing. 'Cause-
Roll. Do you want to roll an Arcana check for me, real quick?
Sure. We'll see how this goes. 12.
You would know that maybe sometimes, like, I mean, magical attacks tend to be more effective than non-magical attacks sometimes. And enhanced ammunition would count as magical. Just that is something you would know.
I would know that then.
Yes. Not
And-
in large part because everyone else in this group already knows that, I believe. So to even out some knowledge.
Thank you. Good
Yes.
to know. If can I just switch to my enhanced if I do an action surge, if I'm shooting again, can I do switch the? Yes.
Yes.
I don't
I wanna
think
do
Kenai
that.
has your bolts. I think you'd have to do that yourself.
Thank you. Alston's got it
Huge.
covered. Okay, so I action surge. I'm gonna shoot it again, but this time using my +1 crossbow bolt. That one plus.
Mm-hmm.
11 damage.
All right. Yeah, that seems to do the trick. Did you add the +1 for both the attack and for the damage on that?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that seems to do a bit heavier of a hit. And this thing
Great.
is starting to look, a little bit more beat up, a little bit oozy, you might call it.
And I have one more Unleash Incarnation because I action surged, so
Okay.
that's. Oh, wait. That's 18. 24.
That will hit.
That's 8 damage.
All right. Yeah, that one again seems to not do quite as much, but you get some claws into it. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Yep.
All right. And it now getting frustrated and more desperate. Still. Oh, you know what? It needs to make some concentration saves. I believe it needs to make 5, actually.
Oh, yeah.
What's it
Because
concentrating
Mixa
on?
hit it. Heat metal.
Yes.
Mixa hit it, Jueyu hit it, Kanai hit it, and Alistine hit it 4 times, actually, so it needs to make 7. Okay, it passes those 2. Let me check its constitution modifier. Passes those 2. Passes, and it fails one. Hey. The cat has officially decided that the dice are his, and I'm no longer allowed to roll them. So, that's
Close
an
the
important
DM.
update. Yeah, he is. But yeah, so it drops its concentration on heat metal. And
Feel a slight breeze.
frustrated. Yeah, you feel you're used to just handling the heat, but it was getting a little stuffy in that armor. Okay, yeah. So it's going to look deep at Bonalium again, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That is 21.
All right, you pass. So nothing happens, but it does claw you twice. Is a modified 20.
That hits, surprisingly.
Okay. It sinks its claws into you once and does 6 damage. And then the second one glances off your armor and it slips and stabs itself in the stomach with its second crit fail of the night. But only does...
Crit fail!
Yeah, only does 5 damage to itself. And that will be its turn. You are up next, Bonalium.
Okay, that's a 17 on con, so.
Okay, so you're good, yeah.
I'm going to Hexblade curse him,
Okay.
and then reinvigorate myself with Fiendish Vigor,
Okay.
which is only 5 more HP.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Mixa. How are you looking, Bonalium?
I only took 1 point of HP.
But how are you
That's
looking
my 10
overall?
I am just above Grievous.
Okay, yeah.
With my 10th HP, I'm bloodied.
Okay. Makes oh yeah, anyway, is going to cheer you on with a healing word at 2nd level. Ooh, not so good. Oh, she rolled 2 1s, so you get 6 hit points.
Okay.
She sees you up there, taking hits.
Do
And
this.
then-
Do this.
Yeah. Jueyu, it is your turn.
All right. Pretty dark in here still.
Yeah, for you it is.
And it is. It would be like a full action to light a torch, wouldn't it?
I would
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, because you don't have like fast hands or anything like that.
No.
So.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna spend my action to light a torch and run into this room in front of me. I will light a torch first, see what I see, and then probably run into this room.
All right, holding it there, you see. Oh, and it's empty. Turns out it was all a joke. Not really.
Is that a little baby?
It's a teddy bear.
I did put. That is a doll in there, but real quick, just
It's a
gonna
possessed
populate
doll.
this room. Definitely didn't forget that part or anything as I
It's
was
just, tiny baby.
spending hours making this map. There's a bunch of people.
Harold's in
here,
there.
not- Yeah, I know, right? There is. Ooh, I think it is. It looks like about 10 people in here.
Okay, and they're all barred.
Yes.
Maybe some fighters.
They're all
or some-
bards.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that joke too. Yes. You see, and they're just, yeah, standing there, and you see, they're standing there fairly stoically, and you see, a small child as well near the bars who is, they're like kind of shushing him and stuff, but you can tell that he is sort of resisting that, whereas they seem a bit more plaintive. I'll just like that's as much as you see for now, but yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming that these look like very obviously locked.
I mean, that's like
Yeah,
they're
I
closed.
guess, yeah.
That's as much as you see right now, like
Okay.
without inspecting them.
I will. Okay. I will not run into this room then. If I can see well enough, glance around and see if there's people and they're all locked up here. I will actually move back 5 feet and hold
Okay.
my torch out in hopes that, like, there's enough light in this room for us to fight this thing before we head in there.
All right. That's your turn.
Yep.
Canna, you are up.
Is Alistane's echo look humanoid right now?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay. And I will
Okay.
just thorn whip it.
All right.
Is there
Roll to attack. You
darkness
do not have disadvantage because you have the
anymore?
light of Jueyu's torch.
all right? Whoops, I rolled with advantage instead of just without disadvantage. So I'll take the first one.
I mean,
the
now
plus-
you did it,
plus
so
6. And then
What was that?
The bless, that'll be 15 total.
that just misses you. Yep, out your thorn whip, but it dodges out of the way really quickly. Anything else?
Yeah.
All. And I will just maneuver here.
Okay. Alistine, you're up.
Alright, I shoot it with my +1 crossbow bolt, of which I have only 2 left, so
Okay. Roll to attack.
that's not gonna hit. That's even worse. That's 13.
The wall next to it, you miss. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright.
I only have one left.
It looks around, feeling rather cornered, and takes a swipe at, well, let's see. First, it's going to try and stare down the echo, which has no effect on the echo. And then it is going to take some swipes, first at the echo. Ooh, I am doubtful as to whether that hits 11.
Nope.
Okay, then it's going to try and swipe at the echo again. That one will hit. That's a 22.
Yeah.
Okay. And the echo disappears. And it looks very confused and frustrated. And that is its turn.
In abyssal. Fool.
Nice. Alright, you're up.
Take a swing with my sword, I guess.
Alright.
That is a 25.
That will hit.
So that does. There it is. Then 9 regular slashing damage.
Doesn't seem to cut as deep as you would hope, but it's got another gouge in it. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Meek's around and she's going to toll the dead again. So it makes a wisdom saving throw, which it fails. So it's going to take some damage from that. It's only 3, but you know. Every little bit counts. Shui, you are up next.
Okay. So I can see it fairly well. My frostbolt obviously didn't do as much as I expected.
You did notice that, yes.
I'm running out of options. So
It's gonna be a war of attrition.
yep.
Go away at it slowly.
You guys are making progress. It's looking worse and worse. Like, it really is looking like, and it's starting to get more desperate, like just lashing out at you guys rather than trying to use any of its fancy tricks. Looking kind of desperate, panting as it stands there, hunched over Bonalium.
Would I have gotten any indication that a weapon attack would have also done less damage?
I think you would have had any reason to notice that per se.
I'm just gonna run up and swing at it then,
It's
because
been
I'm trying to.
dark for so long and all that too, especially.
Yeah. I mean.
And then Alistine's now all of a sudden Alistine is hitting harder, so and you probably wouldn't know that she
And
switched.
15. I will go there. I'm gonna swing at it with my short
Wizard's
sword.
gonna die. All right. Swing at it with your short sword that you are not proficient with.
Nope.
Surprising, Zwayu?
Pushes Can I out of the way. I got this.
So that's a 10.
That misses.
That's fine.
God.
I didn't expect to hit, but you know,
Is that your turn?
that is my turn.
All right, little Shui runs up and Harold's still hanging out in the hallway back there.
Yeah. He's smarter than I.
It's going okay. Can I? You are up. Alistine, you're on deck.
I imagine him crouching on the other side of this little corner here
Hearing.
Oh my goodness.
on the floor.
Sounds like it's going great, you guys.
Should have at least been watching the prisoners.
Well, I guess I'll thorn whip it once more
Mm-hmm.
Would be good.
Okay.
around Miss Shueyu, who is in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty small. I'm off to the side.
It'll be a 21.
That will hit. You wrap around its waist and dig thorns into it.
And it'll be a fat 1 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? With that, it is now Grievous.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna hit it.
Is that your turn?
I'll move over here.
Hey, everyone counts.
Shove it in the corner.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is, and it kind of rears back at that, and it's like really feeling cornered now. Alistine, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna use my last +1 crossbow bolt. Hopefully it hits. That doesn't look good. 18.
That'll
Nice.
hit. It sinks. Right,
That's
you know,
8.
below its rib
wait,
cage.
9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah, it
With
sinks
the
right
plus-
below its rib cage. And it's sort of clutching now. And it's not looking good. It's looking real, real bad. Is that your turn?
Yep.
And it, in desperation, stares deeply into, nah, I don't even care about Shreyu. It stares deeply into Kanai's eyes. Kanai, make me a constitution saving throw, please.
I do want to
You
yell.
do have bless. What?
As he's like staring down Ken, I want to shout out in Bissell, coward.
You mean Bonalium?
You said he's staring down.
Staring
Ken.
down.
Oh,
Can.
I thought you said Kanai would want to. I misheard you. I understand now. I was like, you forget your own character's name? All right,
I don't think Kenai
Kanai.
knows Abyssal.
Yeah.
That'll be a 7 total.
Oof, with bless?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You for the next minute. Oh, okay, it's not that bad for you, honestly. For the next minute, you deal half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. But he will also dig 2 claws into you, trying to, like, in an effort to move you out of the way and get past you.
No, I'm wimpy.
Wimpy, wimpy,
That
wimpy.
is a
Have to,
12. I do not think hits. But a 23 will hit, I believe.
Cool.
That's 5 damage. So you got off easy this time. And it screeches in fury. And that is its turn. Bonalium, you're up.
That is a 13.
To hit,
Yeah.
you miss.
Wow. That's my turn.
Wow.
Okay. Mixa is up. Shreyu, you're on deck. So Mixa is just gonna keep tolling dead. She feels like the tide has turned, and she's just gonna, keep chipping away at it. Yes, wisdom. So it fails. Oh, that's a D10. And it should be a D12 anyway. It's going to take 9 damage. Which... Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Just a few little bits of sinew holding it together. Shreyu. It's looking for a way out. It couldn't get past Kanai. It sees this little wizard girl, and it's ready to... But it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to shove it prone
Okay.
with my
Kanai,
action.
you're up next, by the way.
It's not gonna work.
Mm.
It has to make
You
a
are
strength or
going to-
dexterity check. Yes.
Not with your hand.
I
You
can't
are
shove
trying
things
to-
prone with my mage hand.
I didn't think so. I was gonna say. Okay.
I will shove it prone.
Neil!
Yeah, it's gonna.
I'm
it's
holding
gonna
a
claw
torch
through
and a
Shreyu,
sword.
and Shreyu is just like.
I guess I kind of like put the sword away and just try to shove it.
Yeah. So that's your object interaction for the turn.
Yeah.
You can sheath the sword.
Why don't you just poke it in its knees or something?
Yeah.
I like the shoving the best, but yes.
Try to shove it into this corner.
So it needs to make a check or a save?
It needs to make a strength or dexterity check.
Okay, that is going to be an 18.
Well, I rolled a 4 minus 1, so 3. So I shove it really good.
It just grunts at you like,
Okay.
Aw.
Canna, you are up.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Okay, well,
She's trying.
Celestine, you're on
something,
deck.
guys.
Does
Huh.
Thorn Whip attack with disadvantage in point blank range?
no, because it's a
Thorn
melee spell
Whip
attack.
is melee, it's just melee with 15 feet range.
Oh,
It's like a whip. Hence the
It's actually
name.
Like a whip with like thorns.
Yeah.
You could call
Wow.
it thorn whip.
Well,
Oh.
I will whip
better
whip
than what I was
it
going to call it.
with
Whip it
thorns.
good.
Yeah,
All right,
whip.
roll.
That'll be a 24.
That will hit.
Another fat 1 damage.
Oh my goodness. It's clutching, like keeling over on
At this
its
point, we
last
are torturing
gasping
it.
breaths. Alistine, it is your turn. Please
don't have
put
any
this
more
thing out of
plus
its
ones.
misery.
It's just gonna be a regular crossbow bolt.
That's
again.
okay. It really just needs to do the one. Not to give away how many hit points it has left, but it's less than 2.
That is a 17.
That will hit.
0 damage.
I
Yes,
rolled a
thanks.
2. 2 plus 4, so 6.
Yes. You, like, Can-I whips it, and it sort of starts to topple over, and you just crossbow bolt right into its eye socket, and it flops over dead. You are victorious!
Now we start kicking the body, right?
Yes, thank
We
you.
run
I start
into
shoving the
next
torch
room.
into the body repeatedly. No, I immediately run to these child and these people.
Is this thing actually like a demon?
You can make...
Yeah, would I have any idea what the heck this thing is?
It's not of nature. So you should know.
Supernatural?
You guys, anyone who wants to look over it, probably mostly, I mean, it seemed like Bonalium and Shui, you were the most interested, can make
If I can't
a
have done it,
religion check?
if I can't have done it while we were like fighting it, while I was looking around and stuff, I
You
wouldn't
can do it
it.
now.
Okay.
That's fine, yeah. I mean,
'Cause
you
I'm
guys were up
running
close
to
enough
these
with
children.
light and stuff by the end. Yeah, I mean, this is just to see what you noticed
Religion.
during...
That would be a 16
Yeah,
for me.
religion or history, I guess.
16.
I'm going to use guidance on myself as I think back, try to remember my teaching on this.
Okay,
like-
then you're stopping to actually examine its body, kind of, then, in that case.
Yeah.
I'll allow that, then. Go ahead.
How are these cells locked?
We'll get to that in just a second.
Oh, okay.
Still just a 14.
Yeah, 14, 16.
14, okay, yeah, so... Let's see. You guys would recognize this as some sort of fiend. Shui, you would probably recognize it specifically as a type of demon. With some oddly devilish features. The name Babao somewhere in the back of your mind.
Okay.
It's triggered.
Your mind.
Your mind. Yeah, that came out a little weird sounding.
Interesting. A demon with some devilish features.
Yeah, but it's definitely demonic, primarily.
Does it look anything like Bonalium?
It is blue.
I'm kidding.
It is not blue, it is black.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I
Okay.
at no point, I don't think I ever said it was blue. Oh, just because the little token.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will
I
put
had
that
to
in
do
the
my
back
best
of my
with it.
mind.
It's got
and-
black, leathery skin. It's got, now that you're getting a better look at, like I said, sort of almost like a It looks almost like a stinger, or a horn sticking out of the back of its head.
Gross.
Long, very gangly, kind of skeletal-ish. But it's got some meat on its bones. Just, like, very small amount. Alright, so you approach the cells, and the, people in them are looking on, and they're like, they look concerned. But not, you know, they're obviously not trying to get involved or anything. You go to the cells to look, and the doors are shut, but there's no locks on these cells.
I will
Weird.
attempt to open the door.
It opens. If you get into that cell, so that's the cell that has the smaller child in it, and he says, "Please, please help us. They took my mom.
Where?
She's I don't know, out. They take them out, and they don't
Are you
come
okay?
back, and no one will do anything. I think, but no one. They won't do
Insight.
anything. They just stay here. Yeah, roll insight.
20. Mod 20.
He's an enigma. No, he seems very sincere.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't some, like, you know.
I think
I'll reach in
it's
and
down the stairs. There's a big room. I've looked. They sometimes I've
Harold!
snuck out.
Harold,
but
are you
they
here?
wouldn't take me. Harold comes running in. Everything all right?
We need to get this child to safety, but there's more we need to do here.
I mean, we need to get them all to safety, right?
yeah.
It appears so, but... Are you guys okay?
Yeah, one looks up and says, "We are, but we can't leave."
Why would you not be able to leave?
We were told not to.
Or what would happen?
We can't leave.
Who told you
And
you
the-
can't leave?
It was the rock man. He did something to them. He tried to do it to me, but I think he didn't realize it didn't work, because I can leave, but they won't come. They say they can't.
Can I make I guess an Arcana check to see if there's any, like, sort of thing that could stop someone from leaving or manipulate someone for something, anything rings a bell like that? 18?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely magics that will, that can mess with, someone's free will. So there's things like suggestion, even just like charm person, something like that would make them believe it's someone's their friend.
Okay.
This doesn't seem quite like that, but, Mikso kind of would, chime in here and, you know, say like, she would just kind of agree, like, there are some divine magics if this man is a cleric that he may have used, such as maybe like Gaius.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
In which they could give someone a command which they have to follow for an extended period of time.
And or take damage from.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not
We
great.
shouldn't we shouldn't try to get them to move if that's what it is. Could kill them.
Yes.
Child is unaffected, and we can at least get them to safety.
We at least need to get this boy to safety.
go without my mom.
Don't worry. We'll make sure that they're safe. But there's more that we can do for you now, and we'll watch over your parents.
I will kneel down by this child
Mm-hmm.
and, I don't know, put a hand on his shoulder or something and just look at him, and we will look for your mom and we will do the best that we can to save her. But you need to leave while you can. And I think Harold here would be very happy to take you out, take you back to town.
Yeah, Harold says, and
We
the
trust
child
him.
kind of like clutches his little doll to his chest, and Harold says, I have a son myself, and I wouldn't want him in a place like this. Come on, I'll take you. These guys, did you see? I don't know if you saw what they just did to that monster, but they'll get your mom. And he leads him out and says, I'll go watch over the other prisoners to keep an eye out. I wish there was some way we could communicate.
I have no magical means. I haven't studied such.
Right, well,
I think our one means has expired. Thinking back about Simone.
gosh,
Yeah. Sort of.
Alright, well, it is what it is, but come on, and he very gently, takes the kid's hand and leads him out.
Ooh, before he leads him out,
Mm-hmm.
and this is for good luck, and I will give him one really old coin.
He looks at you
Oh,
and
Okay, yes, I give him one
Anyway.
really old gold coin. That is definitely
The,
lucky. Mm-hmm.
the kid,
It's
not
gold.
Harold, right?
The kid, yes.
I definitely took that as you giving it to Harold for a second, and I was confused.
No,
Harold
yeah.
gave them luck.
He looks at it with big eyes, and, looks up at you and, sticks it in his pocket really quickly before you can change your mind. And
I love
Harold
this kid.
leads him out.
and none of the other people here seem willing to leave. Like they're all about
They
the same
seem-
weird mental state.
Yeah, everyone else here is, they don't seem like they can physically leave. If they try to, they feel something pulling them. And Meeksa says, yeah, if it's what she suspects it could be,
If they fight us the whole
could
way,
kill them.
if they fight us the whole way out, as we drag them out, would they still?
We're not taking them out. They need to stay here until we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking Meeksa that?
I'm kind of saying that out loud, but I'm not sure if I would know or not.
Alstine's putting her foot down. We're not.
Probably
we're
not, yeah.
Taking them out of here.
It seems very
Yeah,
risky.
Like that is not worth
I
it.
don't know what would happen. Let me see something. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to reverse it. I'm not powerful enough.
None of us are.
Yeah.
I'd walk over to the cells and ask the people, are any of you able to tell us anything about who did this to you, or what? If you know anything.
There's a man and a woman. They took us. The man is the one who messed with our minds, but that's all I know. They put us here and told us to cooperate and stay here.
that we were attacked by a group of people that came out from here. Do you know did they alter the minds of those people too that were maybe protecting this place?
They gave us a chance to join them, but I don't know. Sometimes it seemed some of them, maybe, I hope that it wasn't just them giving in. They told them that they would help to protect, but it could have been what they did to us, but I don't know. Some of them seem to be willing awfully quickly.
Can I do sense motive to test the difference in reaction between the bandits and the prisoners?
Sense motive.
What?
Sense motive?
What
Insight.
is sense motive?
That's
Do you just
insight.
want an insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll an insight check to see.
How much of this?
I mean, so honestly, like, you can roll an insight check to see if, like, how you feel about their reactions. Like, it's very clear that these people are reacting differently than the bandits, but you'd have to have rolled insight on the bandits earlier to tell how sincere they were being, or if they seemed to be under some sort of effect.
Does rolling a nat 20 help?
It doesn't magically teleport you back to those bandits and talking to them. So, these people seem very sincere. The hesitancy seems to be in what they can get away with saying and giving you while still following the commands that they were given. But as far as you can tell, they seem sincere. And, I mean, just common sense, they're reacting very differently than the bandits. But, or, I don't know, bandits is just the stat block. The mercenaries, the guards, essentially, of here. But, I mean, from what they said, like, it seemed like they were given different instructions. You don't know if that was different in that they were more willing to just go along with whatever got them power, gold, whatever, or if it was some sort of magical interference. You don't know. I mean, you can't incite someone who's not here, but that's what it seems like they're saying is they're not sure. It could be one or the other. Some of them seemed to agree very quickly.
How much of this place have you guys seen?
Just the cells. Oslo, he's the boy. I think he snuck out once or twice. We told him not to, but I don't know how far he got.
Is Harold already, I
managed to
assume,
resist.
walked away by now?
What?
Harold's already, like, left towards the door by now?
Oh, they're walking out, yeah. You
Okay.
could probably catch up to them if you wanted.
Harold. Yeah, I will go stop Harold.
Yep.
Before you
Okay,
leave, first of all, I don't know that you should keep this boy with these mercenaries. I'm not sure they could escape at some point, and I don't want to risk that.
I agree. I don't know where you want me to take him then.
I mean, back
I
to
could
town.
stay.
Back to your home? I don't know.
I don't know that I trust traveling through the woods half a day by myself.
That's fair.
I could try, or, I mean,
I don't
if
really
you want to
feel
send
good about
Mixa with
sending-
me,
How do we...
send someone with me.
This
Mixa,
tough.
maybe?
Yeah,
To
Mixa's, I'll go.
Risky.
Can
I think prioritizing taking care of the child is.
I think that is, yeah. I think they've done enough. I think they should get out of here while they can and save this boy. I don't want to take a chance on this boy getting captured again, but
We could stay here also and keep an eye on everyone while you guys try and figure out what else is going on here.
I don't know.
I mean, we're leaving all these other people in here too, so it's not like
If something comes back to this room and sees a cleric, a bard, and a small child that has left the cell,
why don't we put them in the cell? They weren't locked in the first place.
I suppose we could put the boy back, but that still leaves Harold and Mixa at risk here. Where are they going to escape in this chamber?
Kind of looks around and sees like this chamber is, a little bit dirtier. People have been kept here for a while. He sort of smudges some dirt on his face and says, "I'm blend in."
Can't they wait just in either in the entryway or in the cabin above? Just wait.
They could do that as well, but I worry that these mercenaries that we tied up, if they escape, they could hurt Harold or this child or Mixa or use them as hostages against us. I don't know what would happen.
We did take all of their weapons.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
we run into the same problem if we send them back to town, because they're going to go out that way where the mercenaries are. So if the mercenaries
suppose.
escape, the same danger is there.
Well, and who knows who's out there in the woods? I mean, people have been disappearing all over the place.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, wait.
Safer
So
that they blend
this
in.
room, though. So how we got to this room? There was a branching hallway, one leading right, one leading left. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Left, correct. Left, right. What?
More or less, there was this branch to the right, and then it continued on and turned to the left. So yeah.
Okay, so we have one other pathway that we have not explored.
I
Is that
saw
And
correct?
you
down that.
also have the entire, you also have
Yeah, the
a
left
T intersection.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's two
So
directions
this is the
we haven't
second
gone.
branch you've gone down
Hmm.
already.
I didn't catch your name. I'm gonna lean over to the boy again.
It's Oslo?
Oslo. I heard you were very brave. And when exploring a little bit, how much of this place have you seen?
I didn't go very far. I was afraid, and I thought they might see me.
Totally understandable.
You mentioned
But
Oslo mentioned stairs. Where are stairs?
I
there's,
saw the stairs.
if you go down the stairs, there's a big, scary room. I think that's where they're taking them.
Down that other hallway, right, Oslo?
And you haven't been
Is
anywhere
this-
else, right?
That's as far as I went, and then
Okay.
there was a
No,
spider
that's
that landed
okay.
on my shoulder, and I got scared and ran back.
You seem like a very smart kid.
Oh.
Um,
Ken, I might know that spider.
Okay. What do you guys... I think we go down that staircase, but where do you think we should have them stay? I think this
I mean,
room is
here-
safer than...
Yeah.
I think this room is safer than upstairs.
I'll
they can
suggest
blend
to
in.
Harold to barricade the doorway using the beds while we're gone.
That's very clever, can I?
And I did spend a good 5 minutes
might
trying to
need a
figure
little
out how to
muscle.
use beds.
Bed contemplation.
Yeah. I might need a little help with the muscle, Mixa. And she, grins and, They get ready to start moving some beds. You guys moving out of the room?
Yes.
Yes,
that
we.
sounds good with everyone.
Yes, if
Oh.
they're going to
Oh.
hide in here,
Mhm.
we will go down, I guess.
I just now remember because of Hexblade's curse, I healed 5 when the demon died.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, one more
That is
question
important.
before we
Yes.
go.
Mhm.
The crossbow bolts with the +1, does it go away from +1 if I hit something or if I fire it? Because I missed one of those hits.
It's more that the bolt. I mean, make a. How many did you shoot?
I shot 3.
All right. Uh, all 3 appear to be intact. Make a dexterity check to see if you can remove them without breaking them.
The 2 that went in the body, or did the other one go into like the wall or something?
It's stuck in the wall.
It's 15.
You managed to get all 3 out without breaking them. They are still viable.
There's still magic ones?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll be nice for creativity and patience. You know, you take time doing this, but
They're valuable items, so.
yeah. You could, I
Awesome.
mean, yeah, like you probably would not be able to do this in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be, you know, increasing chances of them breaking each time. But they are +1, so they're definitely sturdier than a normal crossbow bolt.
Doing that, I'm sitting in the corner just taking a deep breath.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all doing really well, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah,
like it.
I know I've got a little bit of magic in me left today, but how is everybody doing?
Got some shooting left, but
I can keep going.
Kenai's exhausted, but
Yeah, I
Bonellium,
wish
how's
we could.
Bonellium looking? How are you doing, Bonellium? You know we have a healing potion in the bag. Or 2.
I have one as
Hell?
well.
Health-wise, he's injured. He's not bloodied anymore. Looks like he was able to like catch his breath and get a little bit more like healthier after the thing died. But he's looking so tired.
I do have a healer's kit. Not that it actually does the same thing that divine magic would do, but if somebody goes down, that might help.
No, I just if I could get some like an energy drink, like some coffee.
What is a?
It was this drink we made back at Save where we just kind of mashed up some spices. It gave a real kick.
Like a tea?
Yeah, like a tea.
Oh, like
Okay.
hot bean tea. Hot bean tea.
Yeah, an energizing,
Yeah.
an energizing tea. We
The
called it our energy drink.
voice of God that you hear in your conscience sometimes from above says, I've given you so many health potions that you never use.
Yeah.
I don't need health. I need
Bring back spell
magic.
slots.
Yeah.
I need magic.
yeah, can
That's what I'm
God
trying to
give us
hit.
some spell slot potions, please?
I'm
think
trying to
Those
hit.
are
I
a
don't
lot
need-
more difficult and you're pretty low level still.
Do those even? I don't think that exists.
No, it
There-
doesn't.
There's
No.
a couple hiding under the bed in the next room, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
these are
I think we
magic
have to
beds that
trudge on.
restore like
Actually, yeah, if you
Ah.
guys had done a better job searching the body, you would have found that
Yeah.
nothing at
There
all.
was an
500
energy drink.
gold, 7 health potions, 7
A
magic
plus
potions.
a plus 10 Vorpal sword, you know.
Okay, well, guys, I don't feel like time is of the essence in
I
this situation. We don't really have time for.
yeah, I wish we could go back, but we've got to trudge on here, I think.
They're gonna know we're here.
I'm sure they might already.
Good.
Yeah, they might from the like thunderous entrance you made.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a way of dispelling it.
I'm
That's
not
kind of-
mad. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I think we.
All right.
I think we
Woo.
trudge on,
Pump, pump, pump.
collect ourselves, and
Yeah, so as you guys steel yourselves to continue this slog downward, Harold and Mixa start, scooting beds around to bar the door. Oslo sort of sits there impatiently, wiggling nervously.
Wiggling.
Yeah, no, like just kind of nervous, not sure what to do with
Is he
himself.
Preston's grandson?
What?
He's Preston's grandson.
we're like miles
no,
away.
that's Tom. Tom
Oh,
is the
Tom.
wacky
Yeah.
inflatable tube man. Becky,
Anyways,
All that.
whatever.
I think we should end it here then. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you go down the next hallway. Are you guys trying to be stealthy?
I don't think it's worth it at this point. I don't think we're
No,
we're sneaking up on anybody anymore. I don't know.
No, probably not.
Yeah, so you head down the hallway you came through, you turn to the left, go down a ways, go down, and you see a staircase in front of you. And you steel yourselves for what lies below. You see just faintest green glow at the bottom of the staircase. And that is where we will end our session.
What
Thanks
a
for watching,
cliffhanger.
everyone. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We will keep you updated on social media about
Yes.
where we are streaming next week. We apologize for all of the confusion, but please do just, follow us on Twitch and
Yeah.
subscribe on YouTube. Problem solved.
There you go.
Yeah.
And our social medias, so you can hear where we'll
Yeah,
be.
and the social medias. And so you can see cool comics, meme recaps, all the good stuff.
Extra content. Yeah.
True content live.
Get notifications when we're running late because everything is broken and the world is on fire. All that
COVID
good stuff.
happens.
No fire.
It's not Canada's
Sorry.
fault, I promise.
No fire. Not allowed.
Bye, guys.
All right. See ya.
Bye.